what are the practical ways you can apply this book in your life so that you know when you're off track and how to get back on track?
Ooh, man. Wish I'd had some time to research that one right there. Boy, I tell you what, that is a great question there, because I do believe that this book is going to help you in certain aspects of your life, wherever you find yourself, whether it's when you find yourself having to make a decision that's going to affect your lifestyle, maybe your business, maybe your family. It's also going to happen when, maybe you did have some defeat, maybe you had a failure. I do feel like there's some really great concepts in this book that you're going to be able to apply. I do feel, so like if you get distracted or you get sidetracked, which we do.
Yes.
You and I both know this, right? We get sidetracked a lot. I think one of the things that we have to do is really look at exactly where we're at. You and I are having conversations right now. In fact, we had a follow-up to our conversation this morning from something that happened, and I was expressing to you how I was handling it, why I was feeling the way I was, and I wanted to take ownership for that's one of the reasons why you and I were having this conversation.
Yep.
So I think the first thing you do is obviously you have to recognize that you have a board of people that you've given authority to in your life, and you've got to go and talk to them. You do. Yes. You have to have a conversation with people that you trust, just to make sure that the story that you're saying isn't the BS that you want to believe, okay? So I really do believe that you have to get to a point where you can start leaning on other people. And many of us don't ever do that. We don't have that trust with anybody else. We don't have other people having authority in our life, Yeah. And I know that we've said that many times, but once again, when you get sidetracked, sometimes you don't even realize it. When you get derailed from the vision or the goal that you want to accomplish, you might not even notice that you're actually getting derailed yet. And so you need to have people in your life that you're constantly in communication with.
Yep.
So that they can help you weed through all the crap that you might be convincing yourself of. So first of all, I would say that you have that conversation. The second thing is let's just say that you get distracted because you get bored. Because that does happen. And I run into that a lot. When we set these goals, man, you've got to just grind on that. Sometimes that goal that you're like, oh, we can get this done in 30 days. And it might take 3 years.
Yeah.
And so you constantly have to be looking at why you want to achieve that goal. And you also have to look at this sometimes too, is like, you have to be able to move that finish line. You have to be able to look and say, okay, well, I accomplished this, but I didn't get the results yet. And that's the finish line for us right now. Like, okay, no. We said that we were going to do 25 podcasts and we were going to have this many fans and we're going to get this many results. Well, after 25 podcasts, we might not be anywhere close to what we thought we were going to accomplish.
True.
And if you don't move that finish line farther out, then you're going to fail and you're going to lose that motivation to actually accomplish it, right? And so I think it's really, really important to constantly be looking at moving that finish line in order for you to stay motivated, get back on track. We deal with a lot of independent contractors. How many times do we see them get derailed?
You bet.
Hey, listen, I made the 10 phone calls. How many times did you do that? How many days in a row did you do that? Well, I did it for a week. Okay, well, you got to do it for the rest of your career.
Yes.
Right? Well, their finish line was 1 week. Okay, well, if you're going to be successful in this industry, your finish line better be farther out than just 1 week.
Yeah.
And if you have nobody that's helping you see that, if you have nobody that's helping you and encouraging you to, hey, listen, you got to push through that brick wall. You got to push through those challenges because the finish line is on the other side of that. And I know you think it's right here, but because of the experience that I've had, because of the experience that we've had collectively, we know that as soon as you push through that, you're going to start to see the results that you need.
Absolutely.